Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 43 of Upskilling myself, and today I just solved two DSA problems because I just want to focus more on the development part rather than the DSA part. I'm focusing on the DSA part. I have covered most of the topics, but yeah, I want to focus equally on the both sides. So yeah, let's see the DSA problems that I solved. Okay, so the first problem is generate parentheses. So if you see, we have been given n pairs of parentheses, and we have to write a function to generate all combinations. Keep in mind, we have to generate all combinations of well-formed parentheses. Okay, so as you can see, this is a valid parenthesis, as for every opening bracket we have a closing bracket, right? So whenever we see all combinations, one thing must click in your mind: we have to use backtracking, right? So how to solve this question? First of all, we create a vector of string answer because we want to return a vector of strings, right? Then we create a function called backtrack, which will have size, the answer vector, an empty string to store the current string, the number of open brackets and the number of closed brackets, right? And then we return answer. So now in this function over here, first we have to write the base case, and then we have to do backtracking, right? So the base case is if open is equals to n and close is equals to n, which means these both are up to their max limit, which is 3, then we'll push back the string into the answer vector. Okay. Else, if the open is less than n, then we'll backtrack, we'll provide all the parameters, and we will just add an opening bracket into the current, as the number of open brackets is less than n, right? And we'll increment open, and that's it. Then if the close is less than open, then we will add a closing bracket in the current and increment closed by 1. Okay. Then the second problem is permutations. We have been given an array of nums of distinct integers. We have to return all the possible permutations. You can return the answer in any order. So here again, all the possible permutations. So we'll use backtracking, right? So we've been given an integer array, let's say 1, 2, and 3, and we have to return array of permutations which are stored in an array. Okay. So for that we have to create a vector of type int, and we'll name it result. Then we'll create a visited array which is of type boolean. Then we'll create a path which we have to push into the main result array. Then create a function called get permutations where we will pass nums, result, the visited array, and the current path. Then we'll return the result. Okay. So using a simple backtracking approach, first of all we choose, then we call the recursive function, and then we backtrack. Okay. So first of all, in any of the recursive case, we have to use the base case. So the base case is if the nums of size is equals to the path dot size, then we have to push the path into the result. Okay, it's very easy. Then now we have to traverse the whole array. So we'll be traversing the whole array. And now, if the element is already visited, then we skip it. And now comes three stages: choose, recursive, and backtrack. First of all, we'll choose an index. So we'll push the nums of I into the path. Then we'll set I in the visited array as true. Then we'll call the recursive function using the updated use and path, and then we will backtrack to where we were before calling this function. We'll pop from the path and we will set used of I as false, right? Then for the development part, I did some internship work, I also did some project work and did JavaScript revision and did the revision of all the DSA problems that I solved till now. Thank you guys for watching, and it was a very short video because I have seen that whenever I create long videos, you guys don't seem to like watching long videos and the viewership is like very less. So I'll be creating short videos. So yeah, thank you guys. See you on day 44.